And so after the morning service was over, while we ministers were standing around talking, one by one, they had to leave. And finally, they were just the pastor and a neighboring pastor and I talking, and so he got ready to go, so he shook hands with us. And when he shook hands with the pastor here where I told him to meet him first, and he shook hands with me, and just before he stepped out the side door, he said to me as he shook my hand, held on to my hand a moment, and said, "Pray for me." And he started to step out the side door of that church, so I just clamped his hand, held on to it, and said, "What for?" And you know, he looked at me sort of startled and batted his eyes like a toad frog in the West Texas hailstorm, and said, "I don't know. I don't know." Well, if you don't know what you're praying for, you wouldn't know if you ever got it, would you? How would he ever know if I ever got anything for it? See what I mean? Well, that's just about right, isn't it? Well, this lady there in Fort Worth, let's don't forget about her. Let's don't leave her standing there in the aisle. This lady there in Fort Worth said, "Brother, I want you to pray for me." Well, I said, "What for?" Well, she said, "Do I have to tell you?" I said, "Yeah, I'm not going to pray unless you do."